DogWorks Radio is sponsored by Alaska Dog Works. Check out their website at alaskadogworks.com.
Start your day tomorrow with The Daily Dog with Michele Forto, the morning podcast on DogWorks Radio. Apple Podcast reviewer Patty Christensen calls it funny, smart, and filled with all the info I want to know about dogs. I love this show. Wake up with The Daily Dog. Available on DogWorks Radio on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen to your shows.
You are listening to The Daily Dog with your host, Michele Forto. The Daily Dog offers training advice, tips and tricks, and maybe even a book or movie review, too.
Hello and welcome, everybody. It's Michele Forto with The Daily Dog. On today's show, we're going to be discussing timing. Timing is everything. In dog training, timing is of the essence. Whether you are praising, redirecting a drive, or correcting your dog, the timing involved is of the utmost importance. This is particularly the case when you are treat or clicker training. If your timing is off by just a second, you may end up praising your dog for performing the wrong action, or praising them for doing the wrong action because you were too slow in praising what you liked. Taking on training on your own is quite a feat, and you should get a pat on the back for this undertaking. Having a trainer can help immensely with timing alone. Your trainer is able to see where your timing is off and then make adjustments in your ability to react, and voila, you and your dog are communicating in sync and everything you have been working towards falls into place. I have observed too many times that handlers have a tendency to be compulsive in their training, letting their frustrations lead their training sessions instead of giving their training sessions forethought and guidelines to follow. I have found that my clients who are compulsive do best by keeping a training journal and writing down how the dog performed, as well as how they were feeling throughout the course of the training session. It shows them when their optimum training times are. For you, it may be in the morning versus the afternoon or evening. Mornings just may be better for you and your dog. If working your dog at your optimum training time doesn't work, then I suggest breaking up the training routine to shorter sessions throughout the day so frustration does not build within you or your dog. That being said, take one day off from training during your week and take a different day and throw out your training routine. Do something completely different and work in your training commands. For example, take your dog to the backyard, turn on some music, get your dog's ball, and dance with your dog by luring him with his ball into moving around and performing basic commands like sit and down. Send him to fetch his ball, return into the dance routine. Do this for 4 songs or approximately 15 minutes. What a workout! You and your dog will have fun and build your bond, and voila, training success. Talk with your trainer about your day off from training and how your dog behaved. Also talk with your trainer about your fun day and how your dog responded. This will help your trainer adjust your training routine for optimum progress and success. Even in basic obedience, I will incorporate training styles from sport and service training to keep the routine fresh and fun for both my client and their dog. Remember in training that giving a treat or clicking that clicker are just 2 ways of training and the most difficult when it comes to timing. Praising your dog with good dog or petting on the head can also have timing consequences. Keep your eye on your dog while training, as this will help you develop better timing. Trainers make it look so easy. Watch us. We rarely take our eyes off your dog when we make it look like magic. Thanks for listening to The Daily Dog.
Did you know that Alaska Dog Works trains service dogs for those in need throughout North America? Each and every service dog that is trained through the Lead Dog Service Dog Program and Michele Forto and her team has an individual training plan. We train for autistic, mobility, psychiatric, and PTSD for our soldiers for service work. If you know of someone that may need a service dog, please take a moment and check out Alaska Dog Works on social media and at alaskadogworks.com.
Hi guys, it's Alex. If you're a fan of sled dog sports and the Iditarod, Mushing Radio is the show for you. Each Wednesday we drop a new episode on Dogworks Radio, so be sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your podcasts from.
If you like our podcast, there are a few things you can do. You can take a couple of minutes and go to Apple Podcasts and leave us a 5-star review. You can also check out all of our Dogworks Radio sponsors and promotions in our show notes. Another thing you can do is go over to Facebook, like our Facebook page, and one last thing, please tell all of your friends by spreading the word about Dogworks Radio. Thank you so much for listening to us. We really appreciate you.
Dogworks Radio is produced by Robert Forto. Logo art by Angry Squirrel Studios. Dogworks Radio is produced in conjunction with KVRF 89.7 in Palmer, Alaska.
For dog training advice, you can contact Alaska Dogworks at 907-841-1686 or visit their website at alaskadogworks.com. If you have a show idea or would like to be a guest, please contact us by sending an email to live@dogworksradio.com.